When I bend the arm, I get this crease. After using auto patch, when I bend the arm, the crease is not there. In this video, I'll show you how I created this setup. I have two shapes over here. This is the first shape. This is the second shape. And the second shape is touching the first shape, and we have this crease over here. So there are two ways to remove the crease. We can use a auto patch node, or we can use a color art node. I'll use the color art node. So the color art node is connected to the first drawing, which is this one, connected on the composite in front of drawing 2. So we can see that it has removed the crease and it is showing the color, but this is not clean. Now let me remove the color art and do the same thing with the auto patch. So the auto patch is connected to drawing 1, and now I'll connect the auto patch in the composite in front of drawing 2. Now we can see that it has removed the crease and it is a clean look. This is an advanced rig. We will use auto patch for this rig, but a different method. So this is the torso, this is the hand, lower arm and upper arm. For auto patch to work, the artwork needs to be drawn with the pencil tool and it should be separated. Line art should be drawn in the line art layer and the color should be in the color art layer. So all the artwork is separated into line art and color art. So over here, this is the upper arm, and above the upper arm we have the lower arm. So we need to remove this crease. I'll press enter in the node view. Select line art isolate. And now I'll add the color art. The one which says color art isolate. And now I'll add a composite node. Both the line art and color art will connect to the composite. And the composite will go to the main composite over here. So this is the lower arm. I'll remove its connection from the main composite and connect one end to the line art. When we do that, we can see that in the camera view, the line art is visible, and we'll connect the other end to the color art. So by doing this, we have just separated the line art and the color art of the lower arm. Now I'll add a cutter node. The cutter node has two inputs. The first input is for the artwork which we want to view, and the second input is for the mat. So for the lower arm, we need to view the line art. So we can hold the Alt key and the cutter node will connect. Right now we don't see any change because we haven't connected anything to the mat port. So before we do that, I will add a display node. Connect it to the composite over here. And over here I'll choose display 1. Now in the camera view, we will only see the lower arm which is connected to display 1 over here. So this part of the line art, we need to remove this. So I have the auto patch connected to the upper arm, and this end of the auto patch will connect to the mat of the cutter. And now we can see that this portion is not visible. And now I can change the display back to display. The crease between the lower arm and the upper arm is not visible now because of this. Now I can select the lower arm and bend it. So we have the option to move the lower arm behind the upper arm with Z depth. So let's do that. In the camera view, we select the lower arm with the transform tool, hold the Alt key and press the up arrow key. Now we can see that the upper arm is in front, lower arm is behind it, and the crease is visible again. So to remove the crease, we have to use the same system that we use in the lower arm. We have to use it in the upper arm. So instead of copy pasting it or adding the nodes again, I'll just select these nodes, the cutter, line art, color art and the composite, and create a group. If I click on this arrow, it will show me the 4 nodes with 2 inputs over here. I can click on this yellow button to rename the group. Now I can copy this. So as we need to remove the crease which is showing here for the upper arm, so we need to apply this system for the upper arm. So I'll remove this cable from the main composite for the upper arm and connect it in the first input. And we need an auto patch. So the auto patch needs to connect to the lower arm, and it should connect over here in this mat port. Now the crease is gone. If we click on this arrow, we can see that the mat port is the second is this input. It goes to the cutter, and the first input is for the color art and the line art. Now we can see that even with the lower arm behind, the crease is gone. Now we need to fix the crease over here, which is between the torso and the upper arm. So we'll use the same system. I'll copy the group. The input will go over here, and the upper arm auto patch will connect on the mat, and we need to connect the auto patch to the torso. And its connection will go over here, but we don't have any input port. Add a composite over here. Now we can connect the auto patch over here. Now we can see that the crease is not visible between the torso and the upper arm. If I bend the lower arm, it is giving a new issue. The lower arm is blending into the upper arm, and the crease which was visible here is not there anymore. So let's fix this. We just used the auto patch to remove the crease between the torso and the upper arm, but we need the crease. Without the crease, it gives issues. I'll click on the upper arm layer, go to drawing view. In the line art layer, I'll select the line art, copy it, click on the overlay art layer, paste the same drawing over here, and select the cutter and cut the drawing. Now I'll go to the group which is for the upper arm by clicking on this arrow. I'll add the overlay layer over here. And the output of the overlay layer, it needs to be in front of the cutter. So once I do that, we can see that the crease is back. Now I can bend the lower arm. And we have the crease. And we have the separation between the torso and the upper arm also. We can adjust this line which we have created. If this is too much, we can reduce it by clicking on the upper arm, going to drawing view, overlay layer, and cutting it from here. For auto patch, we have to use this system. I've used it multiple times for the upper arm, lower arm, and the torso. We can use it for the legs or any other part of the body. So the combination will always be this: line art, color art, cutter, and composite. So we can add this as a template in our library. We can click on the library, copy the group, select the folder in the library, paste it, and if we get this error message, then we have to right click the folder and enable the option write to modify. Now we can paste it, and the template is pasted in the library. So we can use it anytime we want. We can just drag it from the library and use it in any project that we have.